Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new video made by yours truly. This video I'm going to be answering the question, what are Backrooms sublevels? Where they are, what they do, why they exist, you know, all the fun stuff. Also, I apologize, my voice is extremely hoarse in this video. You might not notice the difference, but I sure had a tough time recording this. I did it right after I was at a basketball game, so bear with me here. Hopefully you enjoy. This is the start of a brand new series, kinda like the negative level series I have, but in this series I'll be going over 2 sub-levels in each of the videos, and then at the end of them, when I'm done with all the sub-levels, I will combine them into one big video for you to watch. So yeah, if you like sub-levels, and if you like me explaining levels, then you'll probably like this series. Let's get into it. But first, a word from today's sponsor, Raid Shadow Legends. Raid is a turn-based RPG game that's free to play on PC and mobile devices. This game has so many cool features that I literally can't even name them all. You can collect and train your champions and master countless tactics so you can take down these crazy bosses, you can do dungeon runs, you can fight in PvP arena matches, and you can take on the campaign battles. There are hundreds of artifacts to equip and over 600 champions that each have unique skills so you can build the best team possible. I think something that's overlooked a lot is how beautiful this game actually looks. I mean, the fantasy design and the artwork just looks awesome, and it adds so much to the gameplay experience. The 2 champions that I personally love to use are Norog and Roxum. Norog is an absolute tank on the defensive end and can balance out your whole team, and Roxum is the perfect assassin to use. Enemies can barely target him in battle due to his veil buffs, and he hits really hard and can't be hit back easily. Nice. Raid has a bunch of stuff happening this month with a fresh rotation of the brutal Hydra boss. Literally brutal. Just look at that thing. And many other tournaments happen every day. And since it's February, there's even some special Valentine's Day events happening where you can get a brand new legendary champion. Now is the best time to get started with Raid, and if you click my link down in the description below or scan my QR code here on the screen, you'll get these free resources and a free mystery champion straight away to kickstart your game. Now, I'm not going to tell you who the champion is, but trust me, they're awesome. So make sure you hit my link and see what you're going to get, because it's a cool surprise. Once you do that, your treasure will be waiting for you here when you load up the game. So click the link in the top of the description or click the link in the pinned comment to download Raid Shadow Legends, and thank you Raid for sponsoring this video. So before I can explain the 2 sublevels for today, I gotta go over what sublevels actually are. Sublevels are levels or places found inside or between 2 levels. They're typically smaller than full levels, but most of the time they're more detailed or they have more stuff happening in them. Now, there's something else called a sub-layer. These are not sub-levels because sub-layers are only located inside of a level, kind of like just a section of the level. So I won't be talking about sub-layers, I'll be talking about sub-levels. And the first sub-level for today is level 0.2, aka the Remodeled Mess. Level 0.2 is classified as a class 3 and was actually created by a group in the Backrooms called the Backrooms Remodeling Company. It looks like a revamped version of level 0 with new stuff to make it not as gross as level 0. The carpet is red and dry here, unlike the wet carpet of level 0, and the walls are white instead of yellow. There's also working Wi-Fi and electrical outlets, and even a random bathroom every so often. This is one of the only sub-levels or levels in general that's been created wholly by a group, so that makes it pretty unique. Apparently their goal was to recreate the first level to make it more habitable. However, this level does have some weird stuff that happens in it once you get there. The second you step foot in the level, it starts to crumble and fall apart, kinda like it's destroying itself on purpose. The ceiling will start to fall, the tiles from the ceilings will just fall right on top of you, the walls will break in half and crumble over, and behind the walls is what looks to be like an old abandoned house. Now, this self-destruction will stop when the reaction reaches the entrance back to level 0, and the level will then instantly go back to how it was. Red carpet and white walls. Nice. No one knows if the level was purposefully made to fall apart by the remodeling company or if it's just unstable kinda. Sounds unstable to me. There are no bases here and no outposts, obviously, and to enter the level, you just have to continue walking on the regular level 0 until the carpet starts to get drier and drier and the walls start to look like they're under construction. Then you'll notice a door to this sublevel, so just go through that door and you'll be here. To exit, you have to go right back where you came in to get back to level 0. I actually kind of like this one. It's kind of like an alternate version of level 0, which is cool because it's cleaner and not as crazy. And I really like the fact that it's not stable and can be destroyed by itself. Pretty cool to me. So the next sublevel today is called level 1.5, aka inverted. This area is classified as a class undetermined because most of it's undocumented or it doesn't make any sense. Or both. This level is really easy to get to, but it's hard to leave, and there's only been one explorer that's been communicating from this level for a while, but we'll get into that later. Most of the communication has been garbled, but the explorer has described this level as broken or backwards. And the lighting in this level is actually fluorescent darkness and not fluorescent light like you're used to. So the light from the bulbs will be black. This level is actually also completely silent, and you can't hear anything, no buzzing, nothing else, no entities, except the whispers, which come from the entity called the denizens, which are a very weird entity that whisper to lure you deeper into the level. The louder the whispers get, the further away you are, and the further away the whispers sound, the closer you are to the denizens, so it's opposite of how it normally would work. The explorer says that some of the whispers are actual words or phrases like she come, won't back, let go, which to me sounds like they're trying to lure you deeper and deeper into the level. So this level is pretty much a level with everything that's inverted possible. Like I said, the lights are black and not yellow or white, and the walls are white instead of any other color, and it kind of feels like that inverted filter that used to be on the iPhone. There's also those denizen entities that are trying to lure you to them for some reason that we don't know. It's not known where the level 1.5 actually is, but it's obviously between two levels somewhere. There aren't any bases here, and there's no known entrance or exit besides just randomly no-clipping, which is actually kind of creepy because imagine just having the ability to randomly end up here just by no-clipping with nothing. That's creepy. Plus, the denizens are always whispering at you, which is even more terrifying. It's also new information that explorer, which is named Chaos Raider, is actually missing and is officially considered KIA due to lack of communications. In his last log, he mentioned specifically a figure called the Mother, and said that the denizens will actually talk about this Mother character, saying things like "Mother loves you" or "Come child," just weird stuff. So Broogli's advice is to avoid this level at all costs, except I know you can't because you can just randomly be no-clipped here, but if you do get here, just try to no-clip out as soon as possible, because being stuck in an inverted world where everything's upside down in different colors does not sound fun to me at all. So yeah, that is it for the start of the Sublevels Explained series. Hopefully you enjoyed this kind of video. Like I said at the beginning, it's very similar to the negative levels explained. I'm just going to be going over a couple of the levels, specifically the sublevels, in each video, and then combining them at the end of the series. And honestly, I feel like no one talks about sublevels, so I thought I'd go ahead and make a series about it. Thank you for watching and supporting as always. Thank you so much for everything. I literally say that every video, but it's true every time. Thank you to my patrons and channel members for supporting me as well. Thank you so much to all of you, and thank you to Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. Make sure you check out the top link in the description if you want to check that out and support me. And also make sure you tune in for tomorrow because there's going to be another Backrooms Entity short, and I'm going to be uploading these shorts on entities between the full-length videos, which means I'm going to be chopping up and re-uploading the original Backrooms Entities videos that I had to take down due to YouTube being goofy. So I hope you're ready for that. This past short on the entity got a huge support from it, more than any other short or log I've ever done, so thank you for that. Thank you very much for watching, thank you for your support, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.